We're back. We did it. Hello, it's
Yes!
us. Your pals. They
Yes!
said it couldn't be done.
Yes.
But here we are.
They say
We're
it
not
every time.
late. We're not late. You're late.
You're late. You're late.
Or you
You're late.
are early.
You're early for Monday's stream. How about that?
Exactly. And you know what? It's great to have each and every single one of you. Oh, that feels good. Mikey, my good pal.
Ryan.
How est thou?
Est thou great? I'm still doing a bit of the stretching on the mat. I just had a nice little tofu Chinese takeaway. I'm feeling great. Ryan, how are you?
Truly, I've never been better. Thank you so much for asking. Funny you mentioned yoga mats because I'm using an old yoga mat for the steering pedals. I've got the wheel set up, brother.
Huh.
You can't have that sliding all over the place.
Interesting.
Accidents will happen.
You can't clamp it into the old desk, no? You're using the map.
Oh no, I've got that for the
mat.
wheel. It's clamped on the wheel. I'm talking about the pedals on the floor, brother.
You pedals on the floor. I did not know that.
Brother, if you've got a wooden floor like me and they're sliding all over the place, oof, man, you need something in between. A friction stopper, as they call
This
it
is
in the
news to me.
business. Thank you
The
so much everyone for
biznitch.
joining. It's lovely to see you. Internet looked a little bit choppy when I was starting.
How are we doing now?
So if we are dropping frames, let me know. It looks kind of stable, but just let us know if there's any drama.
We have holes in our pockets tonight.
As per the usual, look, we have a fun one in store, and most importantly, we have a chilled one because, my friend, it's time to get back in the road. Oh,
Boom.
and look at
Boom.
that!
It
My
feels
heart rate.
good to be back. Oh,
My
Well, I
heart
can't
rate
see it.
is there, and I am truly. It looks
turned
like
it
I'm
off.
remarkably stressed already. Here, I'll switch it back on. I'll play with fire. We'll see what
oh,
happens.
oh.
Hello.
playing with fires, right?
Okay, so right. If you joined us last time, unfortunately, there was a little bit of an incident, a little bit of a. Look, let's just say
A bit of a slip, a bit of a.
you could say that.
You took a bit of a wee fall.
Now, if you have a look in the top right, Gruff Hank McCoy, failed Democratic presidential candidate, and
What about your vote?
former disgraced truck driver. Now, if you remember, we were in the lovely hills of Scotland last time.
Aye.
Unfortunately, because of our accident, we're now back at our garage in London.
Garage.
This is where the magic happens, folks. There's the truck. So, we want to make it to Iceland. So we have got some driving to do because we live here, and Iceland is all the way up here.
We gotta get going.
We need to get trucking.
I'm trying to sort this out.
First things first, I'm not going to be driving in silence. I'm going to risk DMCAs all over the place.
There is only one thing we need.
Look, you can't DMCA what you don't understand.
I think
Right.
I'm just gonna watch this on Parsec.
Oh yeah? Oh
Yeah.
I think I hit the wrong thing there. Okay, so right, we need to pick up a job here, folks. Right, and preferably one that can get us to Iceland. So, here's what we're looking for.
Yeah. And I might give you. It's probably too late for that, is it?
Oh.
That's usually a pre-stream thing that we do, folks.
What? What's after?
Oh, WhatsApp video call.
Oh, my phone's nowhere near me. Sorry, mate.
Okay, no worries. We're going in blind.
Thank you very much, everyone, for stopping by and saying hello. It's lovely to have
Absolutely.
you all. Right.
Absolutely.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. So we
What's your
need to
plan?
get up north, correct?
Correct.
Um,
We're in stinky old London town.
Who would want to live there? That's what I want to know.
Honestly, I'm asking myself the same thing.
It's a disgrace. None of these places are close by. So
Okay, I have it sorted out.
you good?
Yeah, I have a premium setup at the moment.
Amsterdam. Oh, I can search. Okay, let's see. Iceland. No? How'd you spell Reykjavik?
Oh god, you're asking the wrong person.
Hold on.
It's bottom right though, isn't it?
Is it? I'm pretty sure it's up right. Yeah. Reyk
Top
Jablish.
left. That's what I said.
Reyk.
They were just flipped, you know,
Okay.
horizontally and vertically.
Thank you, Air Fuel, for letting me know how to spell it. Okay, it's not showing up, which is also not good. So, I tell you what. Call me old-fashioned, but shall we
It's
head
not in
on
the
over?
chat.
Shall we head on over to Wexford?
Wexford. Oh my god.
Wexford.
Let's do it.
I think so. If I go to this place called Fishguard, and then drive to Wexford, we can
Hey,
can
I
hop on
am
over
confused about how you got a message of how to spell the capital of Iceland, and I cannot see where that happened.
the cops are letting the rig back on the road. You're gosh darn right, Air Fuel. You're gosh darn right. Right. Okay, here we go.
My chat isn't working.
Yeah, mine. So I've got two windows up here, and it's showing up on one for me and not on the other. So,
I'll do
good
a wee
evening.
refresh here.
Good evening. Okay, here we go.
Oh, good golly.
Back on the road. Once more with you.
Oh, he's a ghost. Ah, I saw a ghost.
Speaking of ghosts, would you like to tell everyone what happened when we went off the air last week playing Phasmophobia for the first time?
Okay, so listen. We didn't like it. We didn't like it. It's a clunky game. I spent an hour of my time staring at a black screen. I had a bad time. I couldn't get my microphone to work in the game. It wasn't enjoyable, so I immediately deleted it and I requested a refund, which I got within 2 hours, actually.
Thank you, Steam.
Thank you, Steam. But then, like during the week, the more myself and Ryan were talking about it, and as soon as I saw that Twin Peaks clip, I was like, mate, oh no, I want to give it another go. There's the gherkin.
There it is. I walked past there the other day.
Wow.
Right.
Near the
So-
hip neighborhood of where's that neighborhood?
Go on. You're doing so well.
Oh god, does it begin with S?
Yes.
It's either S or S. Oh, duh. Oh, don't tell me. Stop. ST.
No.
Oh, S. Oh fuck! Don't tell me. I'm gonna get it by the end of the stream. I'll get it. Okay.
Okay, this is tremendous content right here. Mike, guess that
Ryan.
city or
Guess that hip neighborhood.
oh man,
Is it S ST?
S H?
Shore.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna make it.
Oh.
What are you also worried about?
Is it short something?
No.
Shoreditch? Shore. Oh no.
Oh,
I'm
you're
gonna
very
get
close.
this.
You're very close. Shoreditch,
Shoreditch.
which is where I used to live.
I didn't want to dox it, but you just did yourself.
That's fine. It's an old flat now. If you can't tell, everyone, how's your
was a
week been?
hoose.
How's your week been, Mike?
Ryan, it's been great.
Yeah?
I have a massive procrastination problem.
Oh, I heard a
times.
dog.
Oh, mate. The neighbors got they got a pandemic dog. They got a pandemic
Oh,
puppy,
really?
which is no longer a puppy. So that the poor thing's in a cage.
Yeah,
but,
Bickwell,
like,
you got it.
can't-
Sure did you?
Short. I can't stand up in the cage. Like it's fucking huge. The dog is massive. I'm talking.
Yeah.
Huge, and like it's only going to get bigger. So poor
They have a
thing. It
cage
still
for
has-
it.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. They got it when it was a puppy. They got the cage when the dog was a puppy, and it's no longer a puppy.
Not sure how I feel about that.
Eh. Just here.
But you were saying you have a procrastination problem.
Yeah, I mean, I.
Is that green? I don't think so.
No. Ooh. Is it?
Do you see the bottom?
Yeah, I know. I'm very thrown by that. Maybe it's orange.
There we go. I mean, red and green. That means orange.
Bakewell guessed it in one. Yeah, whatever. I'm not sure if you're the same. Like, I have a big procrastination problem where, like, I'll really want to do my task that I have to do. I have to do this edit, and I have to do it by such a date. And I'm like, I really want to do this, but I'll do everything else under the sun before, and that's including falling down YouTube rabbit holes. Before I even get.
Just gotta check something real quick because we're dropping frames here. So, but keep going. Oh, okay, never mind. I can't change it.
It's not. It's one of those Dulux dogs. Bakewell.
Oh, is that a red light? Is that a cop? God damn! Officer, I swear, my frames were dropping.
I love that they just give you a little Nina, like, Nina.
What would your mammies think?
Nina. That's the fine being sent. But yeah, I usually just fall down YouTube rabbit holes. Like, I was watching last week. I watched a bunch, I mean, a bunch of videos of Obama going into random restaurants when he was president. Like, hey, how's it going, everyone? And everyone's like, he's like, I'll take a cheeseburger. I was just watching fucking dozens of those videos, man. I'm not even joking. And like, I don't even know why. He's like, I'll hold the onions. You know, I have to talk to people. And I'm just like, this is content. I tell
you what's always funny, and it's happened, you know, under a couple of presidential regimes, but when they come over to Ireland in particular to like explore their heritage, right? And they have the pint of Guinness. Now, obviously, there's the famous Obama picture where he's like,
good,
big thumbs up. But Airfuel says, honestly, many of my friends have been binge watching Obama was a great dude videos to survive the last 4 years. Yeah, I mean,
how it started was I watched a bunch of transitional videos. I wonder why. So like I was watching like the Bush family welcoming in the Obamas and like doing that transition, or like what the president does on like the last day in office and stuff like this, and I just found it fascinating. And then I was just watching. I like just fell down an Obama rabbit hole, and like, don't get me wrong, dude bombed kids. So I mean, I mean, much better than what's going on right now, but not to get too. Yeah. Anyway, I was just watching those videos. I was just watching them order frickin' burgers and fudge. My daughter's going to camp, so I need to get her a care package. I'm going to get her some fudge. I need to do this edit. What I have on my phone is it's an app called Forest. This sounds like a fucking plug. But what it does, you set. Well, first of all, you select what type of tree you want,
right?
And then you set the time. I know. Like the longer amount of time you set. That means it's 9 o'clock. It was a little like TikTok one. So I usually do like 2 hours. So you set it to 2 hours. That means you're going to grow a massive tree. Then you hit go, you lock your phone, and you put it down, and you can't go back. If you unlock your phone, your tree dies. Right. So like it's called forest because you're growing a bunch of trees in your forest. So and that really helps.
So it's basically it's kind of like a more empathetic rather.
So Conkers, that sounds dangerous.
Like screen time app.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, like, even I do it at home now. Like, even when I'm watching TV with my partner, I'm like, because I'm like typical, like, wait, what happened? And like I'm trying to get into shows, like, wait, hold on, who died? Don't they try to cut the coming president's leg from underneath them and said that? Yeah, everyone seems to have done that actually.
Yeah,
it's amazing. So like, and I'm trying to watch shows at the moment like Twin Peaks, and like that sort of stuff needs my concentration. So like I'll do it and like Even when I'm in bed, I'm like, I'm going to read a chapter from a book, and then I just end up on Twitter. I'm like, how did I get here?
Yeah.
So it's good. It's good for stuff like that.
I've been very bad for that recently in terms of just endless doom scrolling. And this week in particular has been like pretty busy. Like this is certainly. By the way,
it's always the busiest weeks.
By the way, we're doing 95 miles an hour here, folks.
I was just looking at that.
But yeah, I've been pretty busy this week. Like just a ton of stuff to kind of crank out through, and just sort of endlessly doom scrolling on Twitter in particular is just it'll ruin your day, like, honestly. Sideconkers, by the way, said you should check out the Obama episode of Comedians
I
in
know,
Cars
I
Getting
saw
Coffee.
that.
That is a funny show to me.
It's as simple as like watch, and this is someone who's not seen it, but like, what is the most low effort shit we can get away with? That's what that sounds like.
I have seen it, and it's actually good. In terms of the way it's like set up, the way it's shot.
Oh, I'd be all about it, to be honest.
Because it's Jerry Seinfeld, right? He's the host, and he's also a massive car nut. So
that's a show I want to watch.
He's driving all these vintage cars, right? And then he's basically just picking up his famous friends and going to get a cup of coffee with them, right? So it's grand, and like like a show we've been watching recently. My partner, for the first time, I rewatched it. Like, this is the first time I've been rewatching it for the first time in years. Is Curb Your Enthusiasm, which is Larry David. And
that's another show I want to watch.
It is outstanding, just outstanding. So
I've seen so many scenes that I love.
Yeah, so Twin Peaks Sideconkers is a show that I've seen the first 2 episodes of with my partner when we were like, okay, this is it, we're gonna watch Twin Peaks, we've heard so much about it. And I haven't yet. We never got past the first 2 eps, and I am so desperate to watch it.
Butchamania, great to see it, pal.
Butchamania, how's it going?
My favorite streamer.
Monday and Friday.
He's all about the midday streams. I love it, Butch. I love it.
You gotta love those daytime streams. You
love it. Gets me through the working day.
Bakewell, you nailed it. It is just pleasant content, isn't it? It's just it's very because the thing is, like, all these like celebrities are clearly more comfortable around Seinfeld than some scrub no-name interviewer, right? So you end up getting quite a relaxed version of them, which is always interesting to see. Welcome to Wales. We made it.
Oh Christ!
Whoa! What?
Good dodge. I have to say, Twin Peaks is the best pilot I've ever seen.
Yeah? So I have seen that, but I can't remember that much from it.
It's like an hour and a half.
Yeah, like I remember them finding Laura Palmer.
Yeah.
And,
that's like the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, and then I remember lots of like screaming from relatives.
So here, okay, let me just not break it down, but give you my thought process on why I think it's a good show. Okay.
By the way, I don't think it's a bad show. I think I'm very interested by it.
That's cool. I love that show because I love shows that are able to introduce a towny dynamic. Yes. The best example I can give is The Simpsons. The Simpsons has so many characters. My favorite show of all time is The Gilmore Girls, okay? And a lot of people just wipe that show aside. It's like, well, it's about 2 girls, right? It's like, no, it's not. It's about this town called Stars Hollow with just like dozens of freaking like crazy characters, and like I've never laughed so much watching a TV show. It's so good. And Twin Peaks kind of has that.
By the way, thank you very much for the follow, Patema Quest. Once again.
Wow. Patema Quest.
Hey, if we didn't
it's like, did you call that before I said it? It's the best show. I'd urge everybody. It's all on Netflix. All 7 seasons.
Country radio.
But yeah, Twin Peaks kind of has the towny stuff going on there. Log lady. There's just a woman who carries around a log.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm very bad at starting shows. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like it takes a lot for me to start a program, right? And like I've mentioned this about books as well, where it's like if I'm not enjoying a book, I will see it through to the bitter end, no matter how long
I'm
it
like that
takes
at the
me.
moment. Someone told me to read I Am Legend.
Oh yeah. No good.
Which is, well, it was written in the 50s, and I have to keep reminding myself of that. It's really short,
Yeah.
but like I've read 3 chapters and I'm like, this is fucking boring.
The book that took longest for me to read this year legitimately was 150 pages long, just because I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, it happens.
The Boys,
The
right?
Boys, yeah,
so
have that downloaded. You're bumming it.
I have a slight issue with The Boys in the sense that it's always advertised on Twitch before streams, so
Yeah.
I hate everyone in it. Oh no, let me in. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I had downloaded the first season of The Boys, and I was like, right, I'm going to go into this blind. And before I could, I saw the trailer on Twitch, and I was like, oh, this looks a bit shite.
Yeah. My wife. Boom.
Yeah.
That guy on it. Bakewell says he's similar. I think he's watched. Oh!
How about I read the comments, Ryan? Bakewell says he's similar.
That wasn't my fault. Do you not see him? He pulled out.
I didn't
Oh,
see it.
come on.
I think I've watched The Wire pilot like 3 times, The West Wing
Yeah.
pilot once or twice, Twin Peaks at least once. Yeah. I watched The West Wing pilot once and I was like, man, not for me. And then I went back and I watched it from beginning to end, and it's one of the best shows ever.
You did the same with Sopranos, right?
Watched 2 episodes of Sopranos.
Yeah. And then bounced off it.
Didn't do it for me.
Interesting.
And I know you're like, hey, you gotta watch it.
Hey, you gotta watch it.
Ryan,
Oh,
this is
just a-
making me. What are you doing tonight? You're driving like Limmy.
Just a quick wee.
That's not a compliment.
Just a quick wee overtake, or just. I mean, the lane's right there, and by lane, I am referring to roundabouts. Look,
But the Smurfs was life changing. Amazing. Airfuel spoken like a true parent.
we have to get to Iceland. I can't go another road trip without seeing those beautiful northern lights.
I'm wondering, is Peppa Pig popular in your house? I've edited a bunch of kids shows like for 3+, and oh my! I want to say I'm surprised, but honestly, like this was just you've been crazy since we started.
Look how I landed it! Look how I landed it!
Oh wow, brilliant, tremendous stuff.
Oh no.
Gravity Falls looks very good. The child.
So how do we get to the ferry? Well, what you want to do, you want to head down the motorway, you want to take the first exit. When you get to the roundabout with the truck stuck in the middle, just go straight past, keep on going for 5 miles, and
You're a statue. Like, honestly, okay, so when you don't have cargo on your truck, you are a madman, okay? You're an absolute madman.
I genuinely can't tell where the roundabout ends and the truck begins.
Oh. It looks like the bush is the cargo.
Okay. So we gotta call this one in.
So there's no escape?
It's just it'll take us straight to the ferry. Hey, who really won here?
The children saw TV for the first time last week. 1 episode of Sesame Street each year. Wow.
Wow, that's very
Wow.
sweet, Air Fuel. Congratulations.
That's really interesting.
Congratulations on
Christ,
raising your very own couch potato from scratch.
But it's the opposite. What do you...
It's funny because, oh my god, 40 grand.
I mean, you deserve that one.
I've only got 150 grand. Okay. We're back. Never been better. Never been better. Okay, here we
This
go.
maniac is about to step on whoever.
Coincidentally, we are at the ferry, so
Perfect.
that's...
It already cost you 40 grand.
Look, do you know what? In the business, we call that a shortcut.
I agree with your feel. I'm going to hop out here.
Do you know what? I think you're right. Like, when I have no cargo,
You're a madman.
I genuinely lose interest in the game when I have no cargo, because there's no obligation for me to be anywhere, right? I mean,
We need to start a new series.
could I pick something up here?
Where is this, to Iceland?
Well, this is a ferry. They'll take us over to, where is it, Wexford?
Nice one, big. I forgot we're going to Wexford. Yeah, okay. Has to see the Northern Lights.
And look, I gotta get there. I gotta get there. I mean, Newcastle doesn't really do us any favors.
Wait.
Przez internet na www.countryradio.cz.
Boom, boom.
Beautiful. Oh, can't play this. Can't play this. Hold on. Sorry, Johnny. Johnny. Come on. Come on. Please.
Good dodge.
Please. Thank you.
That's a shame.
That's a shame. That's a shame. That's a good one. Right.
Why don't you
look,
shuttle that container?
I was thinking about the soy milk, but I kind of want to go to Wexford.
If there was oat milk, yeah, I kind of want to.
Yeah, let's go see Wexford, and then maybe we'll pick up a job in Wexford and see where that takes us. Because presumably we're gonna have to.
Are
go to
we
North
in
End.
Ireland now?
No, so we are in Fishguard, which is in Wales, and is a ferry town.
Oat milk flat white. You know what? I've kind of moved on to an oat milk latte, which is a flat white's mammy.
What's the difference?
I don't know. I think a flat white is an espresso with foam milk. A latte. Oh, it's something about the milk ratio, fucking thickness and lightness of it. Honestly,
Why?
flat
Wait,
white is
what?
more coffee. Thank you, Butch. I think
Why?
Bakewell,
Oh,
our
thank you, Butch.
resident barista, would be able to give us more information.
Why is it not letting me?
And that's
in
just
here?
like PTSD. I'm retired. I'll never pour another flat white again.
Why is it not letting me in there?
Look at him. Look at that fucker there. Hey.
Calm down. Calm down.
Alright. He's showing the arms. He is Butchamania on the sidelines during a Leon match. Oh my Christ. What's he doing? Oh my god. Right, you just murdered him, man.
No. Oh, sorry. I just knocked the mic. What is going on?
Ryan, what's happening?
Okay. Now, you see what you've got there? The problem is, you shouldn't have drove it into the cement. How come they can stand on it and I
I
can't?
get it now. Well, the thing is, they were warning you because they had just laid a fresh layer of
sure.
cement, and then you just went boink. But they were waving their arms like they were warning you. In fairness. Here. Are you gonna have to phone this one in as well? Okay, folks. I can tell you something about what's going on with Ryan's. Ryan is so not here for this game tonight. I can tell. He is checked out. And he texted me 20 minutes before we went on saying, I have a hankering for some trucking.
I do, because I thought it was so close to Iceland. But because I'm looking at Ireland and Wales and England, I was like, oh, we've bloody been here before. Bakewell is checking in, by the way, with the official last word.
Milk's more creamier in a flat white. Only one size for a flat white. That is true. That's why I like a latte. I like more. No difference in the coffee. Latte has the same amount of espresso, but they do have various sizes. The milk is more airy in a latte. See, I told you it was about the milk, but honestly, there's hardly a difference. I agree.
So
They're siblings. Maybe
Good
not.
news, everyone. We're back in Fishguard. What a pleasure and a privilege it is to be back.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you, Bakewell.
I'll tell you what I'll do.
Very interesting.
I'll go for a quick snooze over here first. And then,
IRL or
yeah, IRL. Like, you don't mind just hopping in for a sec, right?
siblings? Yeah, okay, all right. I like giving the coffee world a family tree. I haven't had coffee in a week.
I have had 2 coffees this week, which you will know for me is quite a lot. Actually,
I have a coffee every morning, but
Really?
I have a coffee every single morning, and I've had one in a week.
wow.
So that explains the headaches. Yeah, I've had really bad bloody.
Have you missed it? Like the coffees?
I actually haven't. And
Really? Wow.
well,
that's
if anything, it's shown to me how much of a bloody placebo it is, because I've got so much work done this week.
You're kidding.
So much work done this week.
See, that is that's always been my concern with coffee, because I really like the taste of it, and I'll just have it black, like just plain
Yeah.
black coffee. That's all I need. But I've never wanted to get hooked on it. So
I think the thing is, because I drink it every morning, it was beyond the kind of like, oh, that's a damn good cup of coffee. Little reference there for you, chat about a show we were just there discussing. It's beyond that. Like, I remember I was walking into work because I got very little sleep the night before, and I was like, I need a cup of coffee. I need a cup of coffee. I need a cup of coffee.
cool.
And that, I don't think that's good to be like, just sleep more.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Especially because I
France-
never. Sorry, yeah, go on.
France, Germany, and France. That's completely the other way. We're gonna go to Wexford. We're not gonna fall into the cement, and we're going to have a lovely time. I will try my best to do the speed limit and be a polite driver from here on out. No more roundabouts, merging.
Right, we'll hold you to that.
Although I must remind you, I'm not the one driving. It's gruff Hank McCoy.
He's still thinking about the political.
Is
I really want to play that game again.
It was good, wasn't it? I should have bought it when it was on
It was
sale.
good gear. Oh, was it? Yeah, it's on sale now. Well, the election is still going on. Careful
Right,
now.
I was supposed to go down here. I see.
Yeah, I was
I
wondering what you were
see,
doing,
I
big
see.
madman.
I know, I got confused where I was supposed to be going. Okay, here we go. Here we go, everybody.
Here we go.
Thank you very much, everyone, for stopping in this evening. By
Yeah,
the way.
I'm loving this. Loving
Lovely to have you.
this.
We
More tea in the morning as opposed to coffee. Try to cut down my caffeine. That's why I stopped. Yeah. See if there's any health benefits. Only really have coffee on work days. You see, there's this. I guess I'll call it an old wives' tale, but I'm here to believe it now. Where coffee gives you that boost, it gives you that spike, but you come down even lower.
right. Yeah.
So that's why I kicked it. I was like, hey, I'm not here for the short bursts. I'm here for consistency, brother. But also, I was drinking a cup of coffee and 3 cups of tea, 4 cups of tea a day.
Oh my god.
So now I'm just drinking water.
I'm going to try and go onto the boat. Just avoid those traffic cones there. Here we go. That's a lot of caffeine. Were you ever a fizzy drinks guy?
Once upon a time I was.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I didn't start drinking water until college.
You're kidding. Here we go. Ross Lair, Europort.
Ew.
Beautiful part of the world.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Not that I could see anything outside of Dublin these days, but sure look. I'll live vicariously through this game.
That's one of the great things about this game.
Place of Dreams, bunch of mania.
Oh,
Butchermania.
gosh darn,
But
you're
myself and
right.
Butch had a great discussion about takeaway in Dublin.
Please do share.
Well, what was great about it is Butch is a fellow non-meat eater, so we were just discussing.
Good man yourself.
The banging places in Dublin. There's a place I wanted to take you, Ryan, when you were over last, but we just didn't have the goddamn time. It's called the Sova Vegan Butcher, and they it's like high end. The food is good. Is it
date night kind of a place?
Oh, it's a special occasion kind of place.
Oh,
and let me tell you, you're a special occasion you were.
Oh, pal, get away. we had the whole place to ourselves. Whichever, you remember when we had that
Virginity is okay.
Yeah, that was the place we went, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where literally I had to get a ferry, not unlike this game, and just very quickly smash out a meal with you in like an hour beforehand.
I think it was like New Year's Day or like the 2nd of January or something like that.
I think it was, and everything. It was.
That's the only time I've seen you in person this year. That is a wild thought, considering how much. Because this is the most we've. Seitan is. It's something I want to bring into my home kitchen cuisine, but I just don't know where to get it.
Yeah, I don't actually know how you would cook it. There's a place. There's a place around here in Hackney called the Temple of Seitan, which does like seitan wings, seitan burgers, all that good stuff, and oh my goodness, it's great. Yeah, Temple of Seitan, Butch, unbelievable.
The thing is, it was like chickpeas, lentils, and I was like, I need to cut this out because I was feeling a bit.
Yeah.
So I'm on a bit of a tofu / tempeh appreciation month.
Yeah, since I got that rice cooker, I've been having tofu pretty much every night.
Yeah,
a hell of a
marinating dream.
But
yeah, we're discussing, and that's the thing. Like, I was going to get a 3-in-1 tonight, as always with my partner, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to look at the tofu dish menu. Now we were going to order from a place that Butch recommended, but I'm going to order there next week for sure. It's called Chop.
Hey, can I get that order, Chop? Wow, look at these rock walls. They're beautiful. This is beautiful. We're in
I wouldn't say tempeh does. Tempeh is exceptionally bland. I mean, it's fucking boring. If you think tofu's boring, tempeh sucks.
Tofu
dude.
spice bag. Talk to me,
brother.
Oh,
I can't.
Good heavens above.
I can't wait for you to come over here and we can do in-person streams. I am dying for the day.
Can you even?
This is going to be. I can't. I like. It's going to be a special one. Maybe for the year anniversary.
It legitimately like just sounds so far away, like almost far-fetched.
Well, it won't be until we're both vaxxed.
Yeah, of course. Exactly, both painfully unemployed. Thank you.
Vaccinated.
Thank you, BBB Bakewell, for
the clip machine over here.
The clip machine himself, clipping us falling into cement. Right, I need to get a job.
I work somewhere that's surrounded by probably the best vegan places in Dublin.
Yeah.
Well, there's a vegan sandwich co-op, which, brother.
Oh, I think I've seen them on Twitter. They
do a chicken fillet roll.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
God, that's one thing I kind of miss is like deli counters.
I know. Do you remember when we were doing a shoot in Milton Keynes and I was like, do you want to stop in a garage here and I'll get something from the deli, and you were like, ain't no such thing in England.
Welcome to England.
Yeah, I was like, excuse me, what? I can't buy anything in this garage.
That's the jobs we got.
And then there's a place called Token, which is it's a barcade, but they do tremendous vegan grub. They do like chicken wings, and they are phenomenal.
I have a plan.
Uh-huh.
Would you care to hear my plan?
Yeah, I'm all about it.
So we're in Wexford, correct? What we could do,
We're going to
Is-
Norway.
we could go to Norway, and then at least we're in the sort of Scandinavian area, and
Right.
there is a ferry that goes from Norway to the Faroe Islands to Iceland.
Okay,
How do we feel
Let's do
about
it.
that?
let's get trucking.
And we'll be delivering silica, 19 tons of it.
Celica.
Silica!
I love this song.
Oh my goodness, that's great.
Yeah.
I can't wait until this song is the thing that takes us off Twitch. So
Is this a
Mike,
tree flag situation that we have going on? Yes, Ryan.
So what I was gonna say is, would you like to tell the good people in our Twitch chat about what we potentially have planned for next Thursday, aka the most chaotic stream in TwoPalz history?
Okay, folks. Well, first of all, Bakewell has hit the nail on the top of the head. There will be no progress tonight.
Why? Why is it so difficult?
Coming on a t-shirt to you soon.
I know.
I think that
Okay, so
really-
it's a 39-hour drive.
All right, let's get going.
Let's
then.
get
Okay, so
cracking.
folks, Monday or no, we're going for Thursday. Okay, no, next Thursday stream.
Thursday.
Prime time slot.
Prime time television, baby.
We were teasing the idea of giving the Rumble the prime time spot during our weekly broadcast, but no, we're going to be doing next Thursday, 8:30 p.m. GMT, the first ever TwoPalz subathon.
Let's go,
Subathon.
baby!
And what that
Subathon
means
season.
is there's a competition where I have to beat Super Mario Brothers 2 in the time it takes Ryan to cycle for 2 hours. So it's going to be a race.
50 kilometers is what
50, so you're cycling 50 kilometers and I have
50
to beat a game
kilometers.
within
And you
those
have-
50 kilometers.
you have to beat. All of Super Mario's 2. Super
Are
Mario.
you sure this is it's Super Mario's? There's several Marios. Can that be done?
Yeah. So when I checked it, I checked like how long to beat.
Yeah.
The website for one of the Mario games, and
Yeah.
whichever one is like an hour and a half or 2 hours, that's the
Okay.
one we're gonna stick on. I think it's Super Mario Bros. 2, but I'll double check. It'll be a Mario game, irregardless.
So Ryan's going to be a very sweaty boy next Thursday.
Yeah,
And we're
so-
looking for those subscriptions.
Yeah, so basically, like, obviously, we will absolutely preface all of this with saying there is absolutely no obligation for anyone to subscribe to this channel. Not now, not ever.
Not ever.
Times are.
I hate Amazon.
Yeah, like, well, it's not even an Amazon thing. Like, it's
I'm just
you
saying
know,
I hate Amazon.
Yeah, it's look, times are pretty bleak and everything like that. There is absolutely no reason to be throwing money towards us unless if you want to, if you're enjoying the content, if you want to help us out, etc., etc. Like
Right.
yeah, no, I took that corner a little bit fast. So yeah, we will be prefacing what happens in Super Mario 1. Don't worry, we'll brush you up, bring you up to speed before next Thursday subathon. Yeah, by the way, Butch, congratulations on the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, congrats.
Congratulations. I hope you have a blast with that one, my man. It's been, I said this a couple of weeks ago, but it's been very sweet seeing everyone get their new consoles. There's something very exciting to me about console launches, and I hope everyone has a very fun time playing the video games. But yeah, so there's no reason to subscribe, if you don't want to. It's just, if you want to kick something towards us. And so what we'll be doing, I'll be on the exercise bike. I have to cycle 50 kilometers in the time it takes Mike to beat Super Mario 2, I believe. If you subscribe during that subathon, I will crank up the resistance on the bike and basically fucking shred my thighs to bits for your enjoyment. And we need to think of a nerf for Mike when people subscribe. Like,
yeah. I
what are we
want to get.
thinking?
I want to get a hot chip, but they're so hard to come across.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking, but I don't know if I can get one in time. I mean,
We'll look into it. But
like, what about if we did inverted controls for you or something like that?
no. I think a shot and fraud is the best approach to this.
Mm-hmm.
So I do think spicy food could be, even though I'm suffering terribly from indigestion.
Yeah, well, that's what I was
Or
thinking.
crank it.
But
War.
that's what I was thinking. What about those jelly bean things, the ones that taste like puke?
Oh, dude, I had one of those last year and they absolutely suck.
Really?
Oh my god, they're awful.
Because I'm sure we could source some of them.
Can we get like a bowl
Yeah.
and like for every like follow?
Oh, wow! Whoa!
W O or M. Like for every follow I'll eat one, or for every sub I'll eat one, and then like I don't know. No, they have to be bad. They all have to suck.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, like, I think the risk is, like the whole thing with those jelly beans is, you take two, one of them's the nice one, one of them's the horrible one, and you put it to chance, I suppose.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
that could be a good idea.
Yeah, we'll see what we can get our hands on, but it'll be a lot of fun, and I will be even more sweaty than I usually am when I close these streams. So
It's gonna be a chaotic one to set up.
yeah, and we will have the heart rate on there as well, which I felt my heart rate when I'm cycling sometimes, and goodness gracious, that's going to be triple
Are you
figures.
sure you can do
baby.
50?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't want this to be a TwoPalz stream by the end of it.
No, I'm pretty sure I could do it.
Red lorry, yellow lorry.
I d- Very good, very good. No, I usually cycle for about an hour a day, and by the time I do that, that's about 25 to 30 kilometers. So I reckon it
Okay.
could be done. I think
I
so.
believe.
The question is, do you think you can beat Mario in 2 hours?
I mean, probably not. But
How's your platforming?
I used to be very good at Mario on the
Really?
Game Boy Advance.
Which one was that? By the way, can we all agree Game Boy Advance, one of the most aesthetically pleasing consoles to hold? It just
What was
felt
the one that
right.
came out after the Advance? The foldy one. That was my favorite.
The SP or no DS.
Was it the DS? I
Like-
listen.
Look, I don't know if you know, but this guy,
I'm pretty
He's a-
good.
he's a professional streamer.
I've been.
Professional streamer. Whoops, sorry.
Oh,
Ah!
right. Whoa.
Alex.
Okay. Where am I? Okay. Interesting.
Auntie
Ah!
Arnegel.
Don't.
Hello. Good
agree.
evening.
Game Boy SP.
Good evening. How are we doing? I
No, that's not the one I'm thinking of. Oh, it is. Is
Yeah,
it?
and then
SP?
it became the DS, because the SP was the square one, and then it went to a rectangle with the DS with the stylus and everything. I think.
Did I have an SP? I think I did have an SP.
Wow.
They're nice. Okay,
They are
I was
nice.
wrong. I was wrong. You guys were right. Pardon
God,
me.
I think I almost bought an SP quite like within the last 5 years.
Game Boy Advance SP. What's that like? I think yeah, that's the one I had. Yeah,
Can I tell you my latest
I
project?
had it in blue. Oh yeah, absolutely. These two.
So my latest project, I'm going to be modding an old iPod,
Oh yeah.
sticking
saw
a
this.
massive battery in it, and a big nice SD card, store a ton of music on it. Because there's something very beautiful to me about the click wheel. You know, on
You're
the old
obsessed
iPod.
with your. I will say the iPod had one. iPod had
Yes.
one of my most favorite in
Look, okay, Airfield.
In product
If you must
games.
know, I just need a device to put every edition of Shrek on. Okay, Shrek 1, Shrek 2, Shrek Forever the Third. I just.
Do you
need
still
it.
have
I need a
like
device.
all? I had one of those games where you used the wheel as like
Yes, it was like a brick breaker one.
yeah. Oh, dude, that was
Yes.
addictive as
Yeah.
hell.
Whilst listening to your music at the same time. Oh,
Yeah.
can't beat it. Cannot beat it.
After school study, that's all I did.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that. You still have and use your iPod Classic every day. Airfuel, I'm telling you, it's a wonderful device. Oh, my lights are still on.
But Okay,
Well,
I'm
using
go-
the Zune, you gotta love it.
I still okay. Listen, I'm just gonna ask as a devil's advocate. I'm not like saying
Yes, please.
Like, why don't you just use Spotify on your phone?
100%, 100%. So, basically, the phone that I use has a lightning adapter with no headphone jack, and I've never
Okay,
bothered.
right.
I've never
There you go.
bothered to use
That
the
answers the
adapter.
question.
But even if I did buy the adapter, oh, hey, KFC! See that?
I did.
But
I
even
can't
if
believe they ran out of chicken.
I know, amazing. But even if I did have the adapter, which I could very easily source, I love the idea of an offline device. Like, it literally just holds
Yeah.
music, and that's that.
I always wanted to get one of those minimal phones that all it did was text and phone, but then I'm like, I know I would need like maps or
Yeah, exactly. Like, no, I'm in the complete same boat. Airfuel says as well, which is much better points.
Spotify doesn't have a large amount of
Yeah.
the music I want to hear. It also has a lower bit rate. Also, they don't fairly compensate. That's the big one for me.
Yeah, I mean, like, obviously that's a far more noble reason than what I'm putting forward.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, Airfuel hit the nail on the head there on completely all the points. And I'm not,
I guess
I'm not like a massive audiophile either.
you're selling me on this, to be honest, because I buy. If I like an album, I'm buying the vinyl.
Yeah, for sure.
And 9 times out of 10, a vinyl nowadays comes with a digital download.
digital downloads. Yeah, exactly.
So, like, I mean, all I use my phone for is Spotify and podcasts, and
Yeah.
it kills your battery as well. So, I mean,
Well, yeah, that's it as well. Like, I mean, you know, if I do start listening to music or putting music on a Bluetooth speaker or something, it'll just drain the battery on my phone.
yeah, it's bullshit. Earfeel. A lot of my favorite artists I follow on Instagram will be like, "Hey, just do a small thing and follow me on Spotify. It doesn't really do much, but anything to kind of help." And like, when I like, these are guys like that I thought were huge, like Dave Haas and Brian Fallon, but like when they're saying like, "Hey, like Spotify is not paying us," especially during something like this when they can't gig, and that's probably their main source of income. I'm like, okay, right, but I'll always
Well,
buy vinyls.
You know, like, I've got a lot of friends who are musicians, and, you know, the thing is, like, if you're, you know, putting together a track, you're
That's a
mastering
good track,
it,
Butchermania.
you're recording it, you're mastering it, everything like that. You know, you're spending hundreds, if not thousands, to get that track just out to the public.
Yeah.
And then to even break even on a platform like Spotify, you're going to have that track streamed literally. Yeah, Airfield's just nailed it. So 1,800 streams for an artist to make $1. So if they need to make $1,000, that's like 1 million.
Is that being on
streams.
Twitch? Fuck.
But yeah, it's great.
But the only thing I really like about Spotify, well, like, I love having my playlists, but I can do it on iTunes, no problem.
Yeah.
But what I love the end of year reviews that Spotify package for me.
It is nice. Although sometimes,
But they
like,
have gone progressively more lazy with them.
well, there's that, but there's also sometimes, look, I'll put it this way, there's music I listen to, potentially when I'm cycling,
Yeah.
that I don't really want. I'm not proud of, in the sense where it's like, hey, this is very loud, aggressive music, and if you're lumping that in with the same kind of stuff like Johnny Cash that I listen to when I'm relaxing,
well, let's just say when I walk home, sometimes I'm like, God, Test had a fucking great theme. And then I'll like, and I'm just there walking home, listening to the fucking Test team track.
And it's when they show up on the Daily Mix as well. It's like, hey, you listen to Jim Johnson's Ministry of Darkness theme for The
D-Lo
Undertaker?
Brown, Danger in the Dark. You might like this track.
You might like the Nexus theme.
I do like the Nexus theme.
Hey, I do.
And I like the Chord team too.
I can't remember the core one.
I've
was
had
that?
enough. I cannot say. You'll never take another drop of blood from me.
Awful.
It's good.
You see how much calmer this is when I've actually got some cargo?
I know.
It's
night and day.
Unbelievable. Look, it's a beautiful thing. But yeah, we'll hop on this weekend and get that subathon business set up. It'll be
Tell your friends. We'll make the flyers.
We will. But yeah, so we've got that coming up. We've got the Rumble on Monday, which is tremendously exciting.
Oh yeah.
Oh baby! Look, the path to the GM of the Year award has been laid out for me. I win at the next 3 pay-per-views, and you surely can't deny that. You surely can't.
I'm falling down a hole of starting to feel sorry for you, and I can't.
Brother, what have I said since day one? And I don't want to have too much of the GMO bleed over onto our chill stream, but since day one, I've said it's an underdog story. This is the tides turn.
Yeah,
on
but
Monday.
the thing is, you did 10 million to 1 to me, so you're not an underdog. You're like the most experienced. You're the more experienced one. So if anything, I am the underdog, and I am winning.
Well, I mean,
I watched back some of Monday stream, and I at one stage, like, I stopped booking halfway through, and I was like, God, I'm feeling good. And it's just like, because things are going so well for me, I'm booking with confidence, and I'm like, I can't like that like this week was really, really good for Raw, but I cannot let that, like, I can't take my eye off the prize. I need to keep going. Gotta win the Rumble. I've already won Survivor Series.
Hey, spoken like a true underdog, eh? Oh! Oh man. So what are you doing this weekend, my man?
That's a really good question, since I can't really do anything at all.
I mean, yeah, obviously. Air fuel. So there's only 32 hours and 15 minutes left in the journey before we hit Norway.
Airfield, do you need to pee again? Because we're not stopping.
Yeah. But I will also preface that with most of that will be on ferries, so I wouldn't worry too much.
I mean, Ryan, you were asking for this. You were the person that wanted every edition of Shrek.
Don't know how they call that a crash.
Did you get fined? I didn't see that.
Just a wee one. Just a wee one.
Just a wee crash. Just a wee wobble.
It's a nice wee bridge.
It is a nice bridge. I think we might try and get out and go for a walk somewhere, because I'm lucky. I'm on, like, I get to leave the house every day and be in an external space for a few hours, which is exceptionally nice.
Still, by the way.
Yeah.
And how comfortable are you with all that?
Very.
Yeah.
I mean, at this stage, we're in a bubble together, like myself and the co-workers, just because. Well, like, first of all, I barely see anyone.
Yeah.
Because I go in. There's a one-way system in the office. I go into my office, and that's it. To be honest, I also eat in my office, because just to reduce any sort of risk. But like, everyone is like very good with social distancing. and all the rest. And then like during our 11 o'clock or 4 o'clock breaks, we might all stand outside, but like we'll also like be in like a giant circle and like kind of distance as well.
Sure.
Like I'm no fool. I mean, I know like I don't personally believe two meters is gonna like can't get COVID because I'm 2 meters away. I mean we're still breathing the same air and all the rest, but like at this stage the way I see it is like we're all bubbling together, because like
Yeah.
if you're living at home you're bubbling with them, but because like everybody that's working in the office walks or drives, so like none of us are commuting, so we're not seeing external people.
Yeah.
So that's how I see it. Like I really enjoy it.
I mean, Airfield hit the nail on the head. A giant circle during breaks is just asking for some fight club action.
Why do you think I love my job so much? It's so
Ladies
freeing.
and gentlemen, welcome to Mikey Night Raw Underground.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, also I will say one of the main reasons why we're doing this subathon that we mentioned earlier is it's not even the monetary value. For us to unlock new emotes for our channel,
That's the only reason.
you need to hit a certain subscriber goal. So I think it's like 15 in a month or whatever. So basically I think we need like 10, right? And I just want that Shane McMahon emote. That's all I want. It's in the Discord. It's there if you want to see it.
It's
And
beautiful.
It's a thing of beauty, and I would love to be spamming that in chats. So look,
It is the one to spam.
if that's not a good enough reason for having a subathon,
Wait
I
for
can't
it.
think of any.
Internet na www.countryradio.cz.
Bam, bam.
Oh, beautiful.
I like the thing is I don't take like we might not get 10 subs next week,
No.
but it's never about like we're literally all we're doing is we're throwing everything at a wall so we can get a Shane on Mac emote.
We're basically looking to be punished for our art. And
Yeah, pretty much. What's new?
look, if I can sit back next Thursday, drenched in sweat, 50 kilometers on these pins of mine, and I can look at that Shane McMahon emote, I can say, hey, I earned it, brother. I earned it.
Oh boy, it's gonna be something.
It'll be a hoot, all right. It will be a hoot and a holler.
And a hunter.
Hurtanani. So I put myself forward to
some
work New Year's
water?
Eve this year.
Ryan. Oh, actually, you know what? That's fine.
Yeah, because one,
New
I
Year's
think-
is a terrible day.
yeah, one, I think New Year's Eve is a trash holiday anyway. And two, what am I gonna be doing? Really?
Did you? Okay, hold on.
Oh,
Did you start talking about that because we said Hootenanny and you thought about Jules Holland?
that's exactly the connection. That's the exact connection my brain
Yes. Oh my god, I knew it.
made. What can I say? Eh?
I love it.
But yeah, I mean, what am I gonna be doing? What am I gonna be doing? In fact, what God, we're gonna have to think about a Christmas schedule soon, aren't we?
Yeah, we need to do a better 12-hour.
Do you get the obligatory 2 weeks off over Christmas or what?
I'm off from New Year's Eve. and
Wow, that's late.
I'm back in on the 4th of Jan.
That's not great.
That's media. I'm surprised that Jingle Jamais.
Country radio.
I'm surprised that you were.
Well, I'm actually not. I'm not gonna be quote unquote off
Yeah.
because, like you said, media.
Jam.
Does
Jingle Jam.
Yes,
Potato's drunk.
We will be holding the first ever TwoPalz Jingle Jamboree.
Yep.
12-hour stream at some point in December. That's what we want to do, folks.
We're going to complete all 5 levels in the snow world in Diddy Kong Racing as part of those 12 hours. You heard it here first.
Sure. I did hear it here first. It's the first I've heard of it, but
It's a lock.
But sure. Let's do it. Yeah, I think that's
For charity.
I think there's a couple of things we could do. Yeah, for charity, 100%. Definitely. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
We could try and do Metal Gear Solid 1 on the PlayStation. With like obviously skip all the cutscenes and the story and whatnot. With
what I want.
With the old punishment wheel.
What I think would be very good.
Thank you very much, Bakewell. I was getting a little bit parched, which means as soon as I come round this bend, it's time for me to cash in a little hydration. There it is.
Give me some of that water.
Yo, you got any more of that water?
Thank you very much,
around here?
BBB Bakewell. This hydration is for you.
babe.
Aqua.
Chug that aqua.
Oh, give me a clear pint of the sauce.
Sauce.
there
we go.
Oh,
Wrong
there
world.
it is. Oh.
Fucking hell. What I think would be really good is to see people see you play Portal for the very first time. That is a game that you could definitely finish within 3 hours.
Yeah, we almost did that tonight, right?
We nearly did.
Yeah, I've got Portal 1 and Portal 2, and I haven't played either of them. They both have co-op, right?
No.
No?
No.
What's the best tasting water I've ever had? Ooh, so,
Seattle.
I will
water.
say the water, this isn't necessarily the best tasting water, but just as an anecdote, the water here, when it hits the winter, goes super cold because the pipes are super cold. Oh, baby. Give me some of that.
I have a hello.
Hello.
Little OBS flash there. A water story involving airfield.
I guess providing you're not going to dox anybody, then.
No. Well, the thing is, when I did my J1 in New York, I was a bit of a chubster.
What's a J1?
So, it's a visa working holiday that students do over here for the summer.
Oh, okay.
So, it's not even that interesting, actually. I don't know why I'm talking about this.
The chat
But
is
it's just that someone said
thirsty for this water story.
it's just like when Bako said what's the best tasting water. Like, I didn't taste the water, but it's the best water experience. Well, basically, we were running every day in Prospect Park, right? Running more or less every single day, and we ran in like heat waves. And like there was one day that we ran nonstop, and I was like, I feel like I'm gonna fucking vomit, and like I was in a really bad place. And then Airfield just goes, pour it down your spine, and I was like, what? He's like, pour it down your spine. I said, fine. And I just got really cold water, and I just poured it directly down my spine, and it was the best experience of my life. Chasing the trail ever since.
Do you know what? Do you know what's great? Similarly, backs of the wrist. When
Backs of the wrist.
Yeah, because basically, so the logic is that's where a ton of your nerves and like veins are. So if you're super hot and like sweaty like that, run the backs of your wrist under some cold water, and it'll sort you right out. I think it's the same with the back of the neck as well. I think that's why you see like runners and things like that do that.
Well, that's the thing. I do it like every time I go running now. I do it.
Yeah.
I did a lot when I was in half marathons, and I always was worried that like hello, like the person behind me was like just getting splashed with my back water. Water off the old Mike's back.
There it is. You beat me to it.
Airfield saved my life.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, by the way, I also like to think this is like that's how you and the Airfield met. Was just
yeah, I was running in a heat wave, and then the stranger just approached me and goes, "Pour it down your spine."
Pour it down your spine.
Pour it down your spine.
That's a pitch perfect airfield impression, by the way. Stick it down your spine, boy.
Big, well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I like to think Airfield just randomly suggested that, not knowing if it would help or not. Pour it down his spine, I guess.
I don't fucking know. Oh.
The best part, like I that summer was the summer I fell in love with running, and like I ran every day in Prospect Park, and there was one day, like this is when like running 3 miles would have been like a massive achievement, which, to be honest with you, if I was to run 3 miles today, that would be a fucking win. But I remember like I was like on like 2.7 running there, and this like old man just like starts beside me. He's like, "Come on, man, you can do this." And I was like, "Huh?" And then he kept going, and then I hit 3 miles, and I was like, "Thank you." And he's like, "Yeah," and just kept going. He didn't care.
Jeez.
Like, whatever.
Brilliant. And that young man grew up to be.
He's probably dead, to be honest.
Hey, thanks for the memories.
Nearly 10 years ago.
So we're coming up to the Channel Tunnel. Whoa, look at all that smoke. Do you see that?
Oh, that's not good.
What's going on over here? Whoa.
Edge.
Oh, God.
I can't remember the guy in flip-flops here, Phil.
Someone rolled it. Flip flutes. He's vaping. He's vaping, bro. Let us know how the stream looks, because I've been dropping frames all night, and I think my internet's being a little choppy, or maybe I think it might be the server I'm connected to for Twitch, which I could try and fix, but it would involve taking the stream down and putting it back up, which I don't really want to do. But let us know how it's looking.
Christ almighty. Running in flip-flops, that sounds like a nightmare. Cut your toes to pieces.
Yeah, by the way, I'm also not a huge... Well, I've never been into running. It's,
I used to.
It doesn't bite. Like, I love cycling. Love it. And I was never a runner.
I think ever since hopping on the bike, running just hasn't done it for me anymore. But
Yeah,
cycling here is not comfortable whatsoever, dude.
No, it can be pretty horrible in cities that aren't equipped for it. And don't get me wrong, like London is not. It's fine in places and terrible in others.
Same with Dublin, I guess. There's some places that are really mapped out for it, but also just like cycling down roads where there's like a really narrow cycle lane, and drivers just like, "Oh, is this for me?"
Yeah. I didn't see it on the camera, but did you do the wee?
I did, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
either for parking or just to kind of drive in. I'm like, cool, yeah, great, thank you so much.
Is this
Make 'em,
for me?
so it just doesn't make it enjoyable. Like in Canada, I was spoiled,
Yeah.
and now I just don't get it. I put my bike away for the winter.
Oh, really? That's it gone?
I'm not cycling home with that in the dark like that. Good luck.
So I actually spent an extortionate amount of money on a phone mount this week for my bike, where it actually comes with a phone case with the lock on the back of it, and you lock it into the sort of mount. That arrives tomorrow, and I'm tremendously excited, and I think I'm gonna go for
Where'd you order from?
where'd I order from? I'll wait for them to sponsor me before I give them the free publicity, so it arrives tomorrow, unless it's really good, then I'll tell you. But yeah, so I'm gonna go for a big cycle on Saturday, hopefully, because I gotta get warmed up.
Yeah, I do want to see a vomit on stream. That'd be great.
Oh, I won't vomit. I'm not the puking type.
He's gotta puke. I can't remember last time.
Here's an interesting one. So obviously, everyone's been wearing masks. Everyone's been like incorporating social distancing and everything like that.
Everyone.
Well, not everyone, but you know what I mean. Like, compared to a traditional winter, right? I don't think I've had the common cold yet. Touch wood.
I last week I was feeling really run down,
Yeah.
but I think that was just out of tiredness. So
Yeah.
I haven't either.
Which is strange. Because usually winters I'm hawking and sneezing and phlegming all over the place.
Yeah, I'm just having fucking terrible allergies, to be honest. Here we go.
Oh,
Boom, boom. I love that.
that's
little-
10 p.m. That's 10
Yeah.
p.m.
I love those on the hour ones. They're my favorite.
God, this game is chugging a little bit.
Yeah.
London. You sound like you're from London.
Don't mind me, folks. I'm just gonna do a little chair swap.
Oh. Why?
Because my bum is sore.
Is one chair better than the other?
Oh yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna cut to a wide shot. Can you show me both chairs?
Okay. I'll try. Hold on. So, this is the one I usually use,
Uh-huh.
right? Which you would think, just like looking at this,
Looks
is
nice.
exceptionally comfortable. But hold on, let me try and lift it. This is gonna be a terrible idea. That's a
It's
cushion
a
for.
nice little cushion.
Well, my partner stitched it, so don't say it mean about it. Oh god, I won't be able to get this high enough. That's the light.
Oh yeah, it looks quite firm.
It does look a bit firm, but it's a bit too thin,
Right.
to be honest. Anyway, this is the one that my partner got the same day. That was like not very good. God, this is a mess. This is some A-grade content. You can see it. It's that small. Come on, Ryan. So this is.
Oh yeah.
No, this is a chair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
It's all about that back support as well. Look at this. Look at that.
hypothetically,
Oh,
do you and your partner frequently fight over the chairs or?
Well, that's sometimes after a stream, she'd be like, "Why are the chairs swapped?" I don't know.
Don't know.
But someone today did offer me a very, 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 very cheap standing desk. So
Take that person up on it. Take that person up on it
100%
immediately.
am.
Oh,
But
my
I
goodness.
just need to measure.
Congratulations.
Oh, they're a game changer. I had one in Canada.
The only thing I miss about the office is my standing desk. Man,
Did you have a motorized one? They're great.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh. So we're in France. Look at that beautiful sunset.
Le du fromage.
Omelette
fromage?
du fromage.
What's it from?
Dexter's Lab.
There you go. Come on.
There it is. Cartoon Network references. We got him.
Oh,
Yes,
all
standing
day
desks are
long.
just exceptional. See it.
Oh, I forgot Patema had one.
Please drive on the right hand side of the road. Huh? Am I not? Am I not? Okay. Calais.
God, I was thinking about that Patema. That room is just recasted. What? That's not. They've moved office now. Sorry, I was
France.
thinking about real life out loud. Oh yeah, they're in the EU.
They sure are.
Welcome to the EU. We have discovered the EU.
We did it. They said it can be done. But look at us. Look at us here we are.
I saw something very funny on Twitch earlier when I was
Oh,
watching
yes.
the Butchamania stream. He's
Shout out
playing
Butchamania.
Butchamania. He's playing Football Manager 21, and as soon as he hit transfer deadline, well, the transfer day on January 1st,
Brexit
massive
shite.
headline: England have officially left the EU.
Brilliant. Very good. Butchamania, how is FM21 by the way? It's
Looks fucking
So-
great crack. That's a game I would love to have the patience for.
So I have it's not it. I have the patience for it. It's the time that I don't have. So when I was in uni, like I would always get the annual one when it came out, and like in uni in particular, I've logged hundreds of hours into I think it was Football Manager 12. So I'm all about it. what they do with the new match engine, what's that all about, Butch? And I completely appreciate that you might be typing on your phone or whatever like that, so I would usually start unemployed, Butch, and just see what's open. But one of my favorite saves I did was with Fulham.
Fulham? Oh,
Fulham.
There's a Fulham fan in the chat, let me tell you.
And I ran with them for a bit. Up the Cottagers.
Tony Khan's.
Gone through it. Yeah, exactly. The old Jacksonville Jaguars.
We love some Tony Khan around here. Tony Khan is gas because I saw Fulham lost 3 games in a row at the start of the season.
Oh,
And Tony Khan went straight onto
I know what you're
Twitter.
gonna say, yeah.
And what did he say? He was like, fans, really sorry, we shouldn't be fucking losing. We're looking for some new players in the transfer window. I just thought that was gas. It's wow, your current players must think this is fucking great. You're just completely doxing them.
Well, it's that, and also he broke down the internals of airfield. Maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, so the thing is, from what
Good
I
resting,
see,
Booker.
yeah, from what I see externally, he seems to handle his director of football job in a very similar fashion to him handling a wrestling promotion. So sometimes when he comes on Twitter or whatever and tries to peel the curtain back of internal football meetings and shit like that, people don't seem to take too kindly to it. And yeah, I remember he said something like, we tried to get a defender in, but he failed his medical or something like that. And yeah, it was a bit much. I think the usual pundits.
Excuse me, pal.
Yeah, no, that wasn't even me. You passed your theory test. You know that
I
wasn't
did.
my fault. You
I
got
know,
40
yeah,
out of 40. Airfield says
get 40 out of
he just
40.
doesn't have enough time, can't run a wrestling company and an NFL team and Fulham. You know what? Who can? That seems like a ridiculous job for anyone. That was fucked, but I agree. I completely agree. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
seek
trying to chase that
revenge.
driver down, but unfortunately, I'm only doing about 20 miles an hour up this hill.
By the way, Patema, I really appreciate that you told us that we should give Sips a shout to join his EU Among Us team, but I don't think he's going to look at our very humble 110 followers and think these are the guys for me.
Hey, do you know what? Among Us, I would love to bounce back into that. I would absolutely love to bounce back into that.
Yeah, me too. But
Same with that. Look, we're the real truckers around here. We're the real truckers. I got the hat, which makes
I have
me
a hat on too.
Okay, now we're sucking diesel.
Early day streams.
Yeah, that I loved our wee midday stream we did.
Oh, it was magic.
It was beautiful. I wish we had the time for that.
That was from my week off, Patema.
And what a week off, eh?
Oh, tremendous.
What a week off. Yeah. I want to give Phasmo another go.
Yeah, me too.
It's I haven't bought it again yet, have you? I got the refund in the end.
No, I haven't, but I will.
No. do you think
I will.
Do you think Steam will be like, here, lads, what's going on here? What are you pulling?
I know, they'll be thinking we're doing some sort of scam.
Oh, I told you I bought Death Stranding, right?
You did? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I haven't even installed it yet, but I bought it like 2 or 3 weeks ago when it hit like 25 quid.
Oh, I really want to. I want to see how much Farming Simulator is.
Oh yeah. Oh, next week, Black Friday in America.
Okay, hold up.
There'll be sales around then.
Because I do think to stay 2 weeks.
Yeah, I reckon so.
That's probably when we're going to be starting.
Would anyone be keen to do a bit of farming? Farming
Who wants
Simulator
to-
19?
Does anybody want to join? You know your wheel's going to be useful for that too.
I booted up Farming Simulator 17 because it's on Game Pass to just kind of check the loop of it out. And it said like, here, do you have a controller or a wheel? And I was like, oh baby, here we go.
That's like me trying to drive a plane. I was using my keyboard, mouse, and controller. And it just doesn't go well.
Have you bounced back into that or no?
No, you really. I think you really need the full setup to really get the most
I
out of
think
that
you
game.
do. So we're talking about Flight Simulator here. BBB Bakewell ordering a new
job,
laptop. Treat yourself. Is it primarily for work, Bakewell, or
I'm assuming leisure.
Leisure, yeah.
I want to get some more coolers for my PC, but
God, I
don't want to go through the effort of it.
Yeah,
That's exactly it. But
So-
the thing is, I saw Psyconker's got some extra, got some more coolers,
Right.
but he had to take the whole thing out.
What? What do you mean? The
But he had to
motherboard?
take the motherboard and the lock came out.
Oh my god.
I'm not sure.
Steady on now.
What was that?
It was Johnny Cash. And,
I see. Yeah. Okay. Right.
a lovely song called Jackson, which is a nice song.
I've got a new one that I
but,
haven't. Oh,
can't really play it on stream, so in the meantime, whilst we're waiting for that one to come back, possibly for streaming, BBB Bakewell. Well, that's
Welcome to the
tremendously
club.
exciting. Welcome to the party, pal.
God, you really have me sold on some sort of listening device.
What, music?
Yeah.
Pal, would you like to mod an iPod with me? It can be our Christmas present to each other.
Can we get the TwoPalz color scheme on the iPads?
So I have been looking at custom cases. I don't think we'd be able to get the pink, but there is like a navy blue. I wanted to build a yellow one.
Ooh.
So Butch says he has a new cooler that he hasn't put in yet. So I fitted a hard drive recently. I got a hard drive only for
Streams.
yeah,
archive.
basically for a TwoPalz archive, like a library. So I got a 4 terabyte one, and I fitted that. That was super easy.
But yeah.
Like supremely easy.
Well,
but-
I think it's. I want to cooler because the noise out of my PC is fucking wicked.
Yeah.
And I assume a cooler would solve.
I mean, yeah, I don't know,
I don't know.
honestly.
Why not?
But doing anything like that, adding new fans, or if I ever have to get to a stage where I'm getting a new power supply, that would be terrifying.
He's a sleepy boy.
Oh yeah, he kind of is actually. Yeah, and also like computer temperatures in general kind of spook me out, because you'll
Yeah.
you'll do a temperature check and it'll be like 50 degrees Celsius or whatever, which sounds like it's hotter than the sun. But
Can I do it? How do you do temperature checks? Can I do it right now?
I think you can, yeah. I'm not quite sure how. Maybe Task Manager, but you definitely can check it. But like, so 50 degrees will sound like it's the hottest thing in the goddamn planet, but that's actually like a very normal running speed for a CPU. This is good. I like this. You hearing this?
It's really good. I like that.
I like that a lot. Oh, he's very tired. Do you see any beds on the map?
I can't see them.
Okay, no.
Let me switch over to. No, I don't.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Christ.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how this one plays out, folks. We got 23 hours till we hit Iceland.
Yeah, there's no beds up and coming.
Do I come off? No, I don't.
No.
Oh, come on. Come back to me. Lovely. Thought about it, didn't it? Ah, fantastic. Fantastic. You've got me thinking about Twin Peaks now, you know?
Oh, it's good. It's good.
That might have to be the play after we finish Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah. Well, we're watching Gilmore Girls and Twin Peaks. My partner watches Twin Peaks while I stream, and then I watch it when she studies. 'Cause she's doing a
Oh, I
master's
think I
right
just
now.
drove past the place.
So it's a
Oh, my
good
God.
arrangement. I don't. You did, yeah. You did. You drove right past it. And welcome to the Netherlands.
Hello. Hello, the Netherlands.
This is gonna be This is not gonna be good. I can see you falling asleep.
I don't actually know what happens. I've never actually pushed it to that point.
Shite.
We'll have to investigate. Does sleep deprivation affect your ability
That's what I was
to
gonna
drive in
ask.
game? So what I'm scared about, Bakewell, is just the eyes close, and that's that. Job is over. So
But if you pulled over now, it's not like resting your stamina, is it?
no, like you have to find a designated spot, which
Rubbish.
I just drove past one before. Whoops. It's fine. We'll get there. We'll get there. Tell you what I will do in the meantime. Let's bring country radio back, huh?
Yep. There we
Oh.
go. That's what I'm talking about.
It just feels right. To quote Lita Amy Dumas.
AKA Lita.
Oh, dear me. Man. Very deep cut Bakewell. Thank you very much. Thank you for picking up on that one. Look, we sprinkle those gems in there every now and then. For the diehards.
We love it.
You got it. You got to pop ourselves.
Yeah, big time. Sorry, folks. You laughing at?
I just looked over and I just saw this.
I'm impersonating
Just straight down.
Hank. Gruff stuff.
Oh, here. Right. I need to hear it. What is your verdict on all... Oh, right. Okay, so before I get there, Bakewell asks, is there any unconfirmed TwoPalz lore? So, I mean, we all know the story of Gruff Hank McCoy. Truck driver, disgraced truck driver turned disgraced politician turned...
Well, he won a popular vote, so I'm not sure if that is disgraced.
Well, it's still a failed run, isn't it? Not to mention the scandals of driving his truck into a roundabout.
Yeah.
In Wales.
Becoming a roundabout, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that would be a main one. Obviously, there's Judge Jonathan Coachman. He's kind of a bit of a... he'll be part of the TwoPalz lore forever now.
There's that Shane McMahon survived being buried alive
Yep.
by eating his way through soil.
correct? There's that one, and then there is, of course, that I guess the biggest unconfirmed one is that TwoPalz have a weakness towards big, vast, open plains of snow. That would be a main one. We seem to struggle with that in Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. Just big, desolate snowfields. We don't seem to do well in there. But what I was going to ask was, I want to hear your verdict on new episode just dropped of First We Feast's Hot Ones.
Oh God!
The YouTube show where they get guests on to eat 10 chicken wings from mild to incredibly spicy. Very, very good. Very well produced. Sean Evans does a fantastic job as host, particularly in researching his questions.
I think the praise stops with Sean Evans, in my opinion. I don't think it's a well-produced show.
Oh yeah, well, I don't think you're giving it. I think you're looking at the quarantine era and
no, even
judging it
outside
in
of
a vacuum.
that, though.
Do you think? Okay.
Well, I think just the use of stock footage in their editing is very lazy and weak.
Sure,
But I know they're cuffed, though.
I have seen better ones where they've got like full animations done for it for like.
Yeah,
stills
I've seen that too, but like
Yeah.
I think when it's like seldom used, it makes it look a bit more.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Fair enough. Anyway, the reason I ask is they recently had, as of today, former WWE champion on Mikey Night Raw, Mark Calloway, aka The Undertaker, as their guest. Now, you're his boss. Oh, god damn it, we can't play this either, can we? Oh, hello!
We're in trouble. Come on now.
Country Radio is blasting all the that won't do for now.
I gave him permission to go on the show.
Yes, exactly. So how would you rate his performance?
I'd give him a solid. You know what? He showed a solid range of emotions. I'm still like perplexed by the amount of emotion that Undertaker is showing in the last like 2 years. Like
It's very strange, isn't it? It's very, very strange.
At one stage, they were doing the like explain the gram segment, so like getting the Instagram pictures, and he's like, "Yeah, this is the first picture of my IG career," and okay.
What are we so worried about?
Like it's kind of cringy to hear him kind of talk about like all this kind of like modern stuff, I think.
Yeah, I mean, there's the old story where, CM Punk said, he got a text from Undertaker once that said like LOL smiley face, and at that point, all sort of I just got an avoid sleeping offense, €160 down drain.
Sweet, great, yeah.
But he said at that point, all sort of, this image of the Undertaker was just changed forever for him. Do you know what does it for me? It's not even the emotion. It's not even the fact he's doing interviews or stuff like that. It's when he tries to make a joke. I feel really uncomfortable. Like the sort of non sequiturs at the end of his answers, when it's like, okay, so this sauce, it's called the pucker butt. And he's like, what?
My butt's puckered.
my butt's pretty puckered right now.
My butt's puckered. He did something as well. He was like talking about something again. They're talking about when like he got like set on fire during his entrance at Elimination Chamber.
Oh sure, yeah.
And then he's like, I wouldn't recommend getting set on fire. If anybody was thinking about doing that, I wouldn't recommend it to them.
Oh, I did. He couldn't quite get the words out fast enough, could he?
No, I mean, I don't know. It's
he's such an old fella, and he's a cop. Come on.
he's a cop. But like myself and Ryan were saying, like we are dead set on the thought that he is angling for a reality television show.
For sure.
1000%.
For sure.
It's fucking bonkers.
What would you call it? So say it's like a reality show in the similar vein of like Total Divas. It's gonna be like the Osbournes. Oh yeah, but what's gonna be the name of it is what I'm thinking.
Under the roof, under the Callaway's roof. No.
Yeah, it might be something to the Galloways. Oh, sleep.
But it was too late. Living Dead with Mark Calloway. Big one, that's pretty good.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Living Dead with Mark Calloway. Yeah, Hogan Knows Best.
Oh, Hogan Knows Best. I forgot about that.
Do you remember the one where Brooke was like in some sort of Tory taker? That's it. Do you remember the episode where Brooke posed for some kind of like risque magazine? So like Hogan and Nick went around to all the shops and like bought all the magazines.
Vaguely. You know what? We should probably get rid of them. Just give me these boxes. I'll take them upstairs, brother. I'll make sure to get rid of them.
Very strange.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look. Wrestlers. There's a wee fire truck.
Oh, hello. Okay. But like, is Eric Bischoff his like IRL manager or something like that?
Who?
Eric Bischoff. Is he Hogan?
Oh, Hogan?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe he was just in an episode just to show face.
But like
I think that only lasted a season or two anyway.
But they
everybody?
I think it went for like 4 or 5 seasons. I think it was like kind of popular.
Oh no, you're kidding me.
Somebody check the numbers on that, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do
it right now. I can't see it going past 2 seasons.
I'll say 4. 4 is my guess.
Alright, let's find out.
Butch says 2.
I'm with Butch on this one. Hogan knows. Well, it says 2005 to blank, so it's still going.
Congratulations!
Wow, you were right. 4 seasons. What the fuck?
There you go. Look, I don't know if you know, but I'm a bit of a Hogan Knows Best head.
Oh Christ Almighty! Well, there's an episode called Nick in the Fast Lane.
Moving right ahead. Just breeze past that one.
Yikes!
Have you seen our truck? Look at our truck. Let's not get into that. Whoa! There it is.
Oh dear! Oh dear!
Bloody hell! Oh, we're in Lower Saxony. Welcome. Where's that? I think we're coming up to. I think we're in Germany.
Loving this music.
Yeah. In fact, speaking of music,
let's bring back a fan favorite.
Bring our old friend, country radio, back. Just nothing else hits quite like it, you know. Do you think if like one of these country singers from back in the 50s or 60s or 70s, they went on like one of these reality TV shows like The X Factor or Britain's Got Talent or whatever, they came out, they did their full shtick, did it all, Do you think it'd go over well or no?
No, I wouldn't.
People would be like,
there isn't
look
anything.
at this fucking guy.
There's nothing in this world I hate more than those shows. Those two shows in particular.
Oh, I mean, like, yeah, don't get me wrong. They're
Look at
absolute-
these freaks.
Oh,
Let's all
yeah.
laugh at them.
It's horrible. It is horrible.
It's fucking disgraceful.
Um,
I remember watching one episode when I was a bit younger, and there was an owl lad that walked on and he sang Starman, and he was unbelievable. He was
Good.
unbelievable. And they were like, yeah, but you're too old. Sorry.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
And I mean, it was one of the best versions of Starman I've ever heard. I was
Wow.
like,
There's a very nice version of
great song, by the way.
Sound and Vision by David Bowie.
Blue, blue, electric
yes,
blue. That's
that
the
one.
color of my room. Can't sing that too loud.
There's a DMCA.
Yep.
There's a very nice version of it, a stripped back version, where it's literally just his vocals and like a piano playing.
Oh yeah, I
Lovely.
used that version for the Sony A7S Mark II test that I did.
Really?
It's uploaded on Vimeo. Yeah, I used that version. It's really
Oh,
nice.
brilliant. Brilliant.
I think it was on like a Sony ad years ago.
What did you shoot for this test?
I take a shot a juggler in the park, and then I
Yes.
shot like Trinity College, a fountain. Like it's not great. It was just something I did after work because I just got the camera and I wanted to shoot stuff.
Yeah.
And then
No.
I
What?
threw,
What?
threw dead heavy LUT on it, and I was like, "That's it, called it a day."
No. What if? So what if you had that video, right?
Yeah.
Kept absolutely everything the same, but then on the closing shot, you just had a little tagline that said, "This year, more than ever," and then that's it. That's it. That's it.
Oh yeah.
You've just made a Christmas ad that's free to use for any brand. You just put their name in there.
I kind of want to try that.
This year, more than ever. That's it.
And then just cut to black.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we really need to sort out a channel trailer because I'm so sick of listening to the fucking dude.
Yeah. Oh man, I know. It's so frustrating, isn't it?
Yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know, every time we log on to
Yeah.
our channel on Twitch, there's this guy that's like,
Some grey-haired
So-
fella.
yeah, he's like, so everybody knows you can't be here all the time to welcome all your viewers, so why not create a trailer? And then he does like a template trailer, and it's shocking. You're just like, go away. Nobody asked you to come here.
So I actually,
we didn't
I
ask for
actually
your help.
I do want to make one. Yeah, but she's awful.
Yeah,
Oh, cows!
Moo.
I do actually want to make one because I want to have it at the start. You know, when we're getting ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might be able to make one next week. Just like with clips,
Up,
bits like that.
up, up.
Oh!
The fucking Beatles. Oh god.
Thank you, Mike.
It was just like, what? Oh, that was funny.
Thank you, mate. I thought you were getting offended because when I was like, oh yeah, I'll try and make a channel trailer this week, I thought you were like, oh, you'll make it? Oh.
I see how it is.
And I was like, oh, wow.
Oh, go ahead, buddy.
I mean, we're playing with fire with country radio these days, aren't we? They're handing out bangers free of charge, but they're also going to hand out a big fat copyright strike to this very channel if we don't be careful.
Right? Yeah. It's only a matter of time.
We are playing with fire anytime we use it, but
So the studio that makes Hitman announcing that they're doing a 007 game.
Oh yeah,
Sign me up.
IOI Interactive, or no, IO Interactive. Sorry.
I'm down for that.
Yeah, like I can't think of a better studio and licensing partnership in recent times with video games. Like that is a match made in heaven for sure. Like some of those old Hitman 1 levels are basically just Bond missions, right?
Oh,
like
100%.
like Sapienza in particular, the Italy one.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Also like that new Hitman that's coming out looks really good. The detective one.
I need to play 2. I never even completed Hitman 1. I think I only played through like 2/3 of it. So there's still so much I need to do.
I love how kind of like Hitman doesn't take itself seriously at all.
No, the complete opposite. The complete opposite. Like, I mean, it kind of, if you want to play that game seriously, it allows you to, right?
Yeah.
Like, and it gives you everything you need to kind of just, be that character and like, be all stealthy, hang off the ledges, do disguises, don't even kill anyone, apart from your targets. If you want to play it that way, you can. But if you want to get silly and slap people around the head with a fish, go for it.
That's also your game.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
If you want to kill an F1 driver dressed as a flamingo, this is the game for you.
It is. If you want to play that on stream, maybe not the game.
Nah, maybe not, no.
Maybe not the game.
Sad.
Look, there's a couple of streams that don't make it to the VOD channel, and that is one of them. I guess that would be the unconfirmed TwoPalz lore. Bakewell is
that's our Achilles heel.
Is just anything that exists, anything that isn't on the VOD channel. That's unconfirmed TwoPalz lore. Never existed.
It's true.
Like, the Hitman stream didn't exist. The Among Us stream didn't exist. The Phasmophobia stream didn't exist. Never happened. You might have think you saw it, but you didn't. Oh, I see the very welcoming blue and yellow color scheme of IKEA.
Oh.
Shall we give a big horn to IKEA?
Go
We're
on,
passing
then.
by here. Okay, here we go. There it is. Oh, look at the camera work there. The boy's
I like
a
your
born
furniture.
producer.
He is.
Do you see how much I mellowed out when I got that cargo applied?
I know. It's night and day, in all honesty. The difference is surreal, my friend.
I can't even explain what it is. I like. I don't. I like. I think it's because I have somewhere to go and I have something to deliver, and I think about all those disappointed people who won't get their 19 tons of silica. Silica.
Just imagine that you're delivering COVID-19 vaccine.
I'll pretend I'm delivering Butch's PlayStation 5.
Ah, very good.
See, no crashes. Gotta protect the machine.
Protect that cargo.
None of those consoles appeal to you, no, Mike?
Not right now. There's no titles that I'm like, what? Because like I think if I was to buy any of them, I think I'm just gonna buy the PlayStation because I prefer it. Butch there like doing Fergie time. Come on.
Huh?
Hey. Chewing the gum.
I can't play Football Manager 21 forever.
He's very good at it. Is he?
He's
very good at it.
I want to stop by in one of these daytime streams, but I'm very a bit flat out this week. Yes,
I like to have it on the
BBB
background.
Bakewell. This
Yeah.
big 16-wheeler for
Have you seen the size of the PS5?
one PlayStation 5. Butch is going to meet us in Norway and pick it up from there.
I prefer the Sony exclusives, and like I know Game Pass is a big appeal for the Xbox, but I have a PC.
Yeah. So it's weird. I've had like I'm a Sony boy at heart, right? I've had PS1, 2, 3, and 4. Like you kind of know this about me. I'm not very good at playing games. Like I love the idea of it. I'm all for it.
Ah, you are.
But it takes a lot for me to sit down and play a game. Like the last game I played on that PS4 was Red Dead Redemption 2.
And you hated it.
And that was 2 years ago. And I haven't played anything on it since. It's
I haven't finished Death Stranding yet.
It's a Netflix
I played
box.
The Last of Us 2. Yeah, well, it is and it isn't. I mean, I've played that new Star Wars game that came out, which is pretty good. Very fucking glitchy, but pretty good.
Squadrons? Or the Jedi Fallen Order one?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I like a good adventure game. And then, I played Last of Us 2. I tried to play Uncharted, but it's not the game for me, to be honest.
No?
No.
Where did you start the first one? I haven't played any of them, so...
Well, I finished the first one
Right.
a few years ago, and then I tried to play the second one, which is deemed to be the favorite, but I don't think it's aged well.
Right.
Storytelling perspective, as in
Okay.
like I don't know, like you're the main guy, and then like you have this like super sexy, attractive,
Whoa!
hot stuff over here.
Awooga!
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, okay, whatever, I'm not here for this. So I was like, nah, I'm good. I'll play some Death Stranding instead, which is very progressive.
Oh, yeah. Kojima just known for his portrayal of female characters.
Oh, top notch, yeah.
Hey, if you knew why she was wearing that, you'd be ashamed of your words and deeds.
Oh, God.
We're coming up to a little city I like to call Pot Garden.
Ooh.
Did you see it there?
I'm rewatching, I've started Metal Gear Scanlan Snake Eater.
So good. Oh, so it's funny. You'll actually be in a very similar spot to me because I am playing through Metal Gear Solid 3 for the first ever time. And I'm watching Metal Gear Scanlan on Giant Bomb whilst it happens.
I want to get a better version of Snake Eater because I think I have the older version of Snake Eater, which has like the really crappy camera controls.
Cameras, yeah, for sure.
And I can't play it like that. I can't.
Yeah.
I just can't.
Let me in.
Potato what? What potato? What potato?
What? Don't mind me, just coming through, just gonna get my ferry.
I saw a clip as well where he got halfway through playing Metal Gear 5, and then there was like a trailer for like the chapter 2 part, and he's like, I gotta play more of this fucking game. He was furious. That game is trash though.
So it's funny, I'm actually really excited to get to 5 because apparently the gameplay is sensational, the story's just shit.
You'll enjoy it for half an hour, and you're like, wait, I gotta do this 200 more times. Okay. It's the most repetitive game I've ever played in my life. It's shite.
You kidding?
Dude, it's terrible.
So I'm about 6 hours into Metal Gear 3, by the way. I've just beaten the pain.
Oh yeah. Oh, the pain.
Pain?
That's the astronaut guy. No, that's the Fury.
No, yeah, Pain is the one that shoots bees. And let me tell you,
that's the first boss.
yes, yeah. After you beat Ocelot, and let me tell you, don't know if I'm loving that game yet so far.
Oh, great! It's good stuff.
I prefer 2. I'm still kind of enjoying it because I enjoy the
Keep
look of
going
it.
with it.
Yeah, I think I will. Maybe I'll boot it up right now. Should I do that?
I think you should.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay. Let me.
right now,
let me-
let's
let me
switch the
quit,
game.
Let me quit Euro Truck Simulator here. Good heavens above! You know what that sound means, everyone. unfortunately, it's
we
all
tried,
the
but the klaxon
bloody
speaks.
time we have this evening. Can you believe that? We didn't make it to Iceland yet again. There will be
Shocker.
no progress tonight. But look, we merged with a roundabout, and
It was beautiful.
I drove better afterwards.